to be a business innovator, right? To be an efficiency expert, to really boost effectiveness, you have to become comfortable with things being messy,
Yeah.
right? You're trying out different things. You're testing. I remember I was working for a guy that was this super unique custom home builder.
Hmm.
Like we're talking about building multi-million dollar homes in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was just that
Yeah.
guy, right? And I wanted to do work for him. And so he said, okay. And I had a painting business at the time, or primarily painting. We did other things too, but and so he asked me how I would paint the trim, and I went through it, talked about it, and all of that. And he said, "No, I don't want to hire you." And I said, "What?" He said, "No, I don't want to hire you." What he wanted to do was he wanted me to, the trim was going to be painted this off white,
Yeah.
and he said, "I want you to paint all the trim black first." And he said, "And I want you to sand it to where there's no black left." Because when you sand off the black, every dimple would be black and you'd know what to patch and repair.
Yeah.
So he literally wanted me to paint all the trim black, sand it, and then
Wow.
he said, I'm known for my paint finishes looking like furniture.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, I want to work for this guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Really.
And so I started working for him, and I learned all these different tricks on how to make trim look like furniture. So I loved that challenge. But the other thing that we did, and I'm in this kitchen, and he's like, I find the homeowners if they want to walk through the job site without me. And
Wow.
I'm looking around the job site, I'm like, man, everything is really good, but there's all kinds of like chaos.
Yeah.
He had this hardwood floor, it was all like different stains, all these different things. And it really looked like people had spilled stuff. That's how bad it looked, like on the hardwood floor. Yeah, I don't let my customers come in. No, none of my clients, you didn't call them customers, you call them clients. None of my clients are allowed in. It's a multi-thousand-dollar fine for them to walk the job site without them.
Wow.
They interfere. They tell the tradesmen what to do. They have questions. All that. They make my job much more difficult. They're going to pay me if they make my job much more difficult. I'm
Hmm.
like, I like this guy,
Yeah.
but he had all of these different stains on the floor, and it would look like to a layman. Oh my goodness! Like they got to cover and protect it. They have to do all these different things. But he was just a master at trying different things out to find the exact stain finish that he wanted to give them. He was just this kind of obsessive guy, and I was like, wow, to really find something that is extraordinary, you got to make it a little messy.
Yeah.
You got to make it look wrong, and then you'll really understand what looking right looks like. And it's something that's stuck with me all these years later. And so, I, just to say, like, if you want to be an optimizer, you want to design a process, you have to break a bunch of the rules. You have to try things out that are unconventional today,
Hmm.
right? The solutions of today at one point were unconventional.
Hmm.
Someone had to push the limit, and that's what that's the kind of stomach that you need to be an optimizer. Not
Hmm.
everybody's cut out for it. So when you see someone that's really, you must do this, you must do this, you must do that, at the design level, they're not the right person. They're not going to get you the results that you're looking for. You need someone that says, I don't care if I make a mess, I don't care, but don't get in my way, right?
Hmm.
Like the builder, don't get in my way. It's going to cost you.
Yeah.
So
That's a great story.